Tobias Elwood, who is chairman of the Defence Committee and has been since 2019, has been to Afghanistan, and two observations. Number one, he's praised the Taliban in sorting out the country, talking about NATO's dramatic departure. Should the West engage with the Taliban? Yes. He said that Afghanistan was a world-weary nation and was more accepting of a system that has brought stability. In Kabul, the streets are relatively safe, he said. Checkpoints have gone, businesses are reopening, but unfortunately the British embassy is closed. Now, that's point one. And number two, we should be talking to the Taliban. We should reinstate ties with Afghanistan. The 2 points, I think, are separate. They've been confused in reports, and I think they've been slightly confused by Tobias Elwood, but anybody can make mistakes. On the first point, should we restore ties with Afghanistan? Absolutely. It's our duty and our job to have diplomatic links, particularly given the fact that we have such a huge number of Afghans already in the country. We haven't managed to sort out their security and their future because of the stupidity of our Home Office, but we should be in communication with their home country. And there are also many Afghans who desperately want to come to Britain to have links with the family that they've got here, and we should be facilitating that. The only way we can do that is with an embassy. So absolutely, we should have our embassy open in Afghanistan, and it's a great failing of our government that we haven't done so far, and Tobias Elwood is absolutely right to call for it. But he is completely in la-la land if he thinks there's any credibility in the idea that the country is so vastly improved, so in wake to an anti-corruption drive, so convinced that the opium trade has gone and so on, that we need to re-engage with a fair and honest society, fair and honest government there. That's complete rubbish. He is deluded if he thinks that the Afghan government, the Afghan Taliban government, is anything but a shocking regime. But as I've said on many an occasion, and I don't quite understand why people are so harping on about consistency, and I think they also use the word hypocrisy. We have two hands, and it's always been in any sensible government's interest to be quite liberal with its expressions and its rhetoric of condemnation, while at the same time opening a hand to parley. Those two things go together, and we should have been there at the table in Afghanistan long ago, in the same way as we should be there at the table in Moscow and should have been there long ago. This is a failing of our government that doesn't seem to be able to see the rational ability to do two things at once.